This spot is loaded with them. And the other fishermen are watching. And they're going, how come we're not getting any? So my brothers, to this day, in northern Wisconsin, will wear their tennis shoes when swimming in the lake because they are terrified of muskies. So I gotta be very quiet. This one measures in at, about 17 inches. Happy Loons Day, everyone. I just drove 4.5 hours to get back up into northern Wisconsin and fish these beautiful lakes. So I just got the canoe on, all checked into the hotel. I'm probably going to go to sundown tonight. I'm going to be up here for about 4 days, so I hope you join me. I should get a lot of footage up here. Going to hit a lot of lakes, a lot of different ones. Oh, hopefully we get into some good fish. That's probably a panfish right away. Probably a little bluegill. What the? There are some big bluegills around here. But I'm seeing some small bass too. I'm seeing 2 bass right by my worm. One might have got it. Nope, he's looking at it. There are a bunch of bass right in front of me. There they go. Why I couldn't get them to hit, it is beyond me. Some of them aren't terribly bad either. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, probably 5 of them. 6. They're on to me. So I'm spotting fish. I'm on a main lake now. I kind of came in through a channel and I caught some little bass in the channel and some bluegills. Nothing worth turning the camera on for. You know, it's a really hot day. It's close to 90 degrees, super humid. You were a long time coming. Yes, you were. Oh, been getting nothing but little guys here. Like, I'm not even turning the camera on for these little guys, but this guy is at least worthy of some footage. Not terribly big. Oh, I'm guessing he's around 15. Nope. 14. Go get big. Okay. Okay. I switched to a worm with a weight on it and a different color. I don't like it when these guys get hooked in this bottom lip. It makes it tricky to unhook them. So, maybe a little bigger than the last one. Yeah, he's got some good heft to him. Nice pretty colors. We're at 16 inches. Okay. So, different color. Weighted worm on the edge with monofilament instead of the braid. Maybe they're being extra fussy. And I just need to adjust. Nice picturesque place to catch a bass. Watch out for the muskies. The horseflies and the deer flies are chewing me up. And I always bitch about the wind. But that's the one positive of the wind, is it keeps those things at bay a little bit. But oh, is this just gorgeous right now. Oh, there's a little bass following me right here. So still right now. We got bald eagles chirping in the distance. I think they have a nest nearby. You can probably hear that. That's the baby screaming for a meal. And I've seen mom flying around looking. I already had a muskie follow. Wasn't terribly big. Had my spinnerbait on. And see this cabbage here. Usually when I think about muskies, I think of them hiding in this cabbage. So let's live dangerously and see what happens here. Yeah, canoes aren't the best setup for muskie fishing. Especially right when they strike at the boat with all that force, if it's a really big one. Not too far from here, I was on a lake years ago fishing for smallmouth bass, and I'm bringing in a real nice size smallie, and about this close where my lure is to the boat, all of a sudden everything just stands still. And I look, and this muskie holding onto it was probably the biggest muskie I've ever seen in my life. And it started pulling the canoe. So trying to bring something like that in, not going to happen. He eventually let go of my smallmouth bass, and I brought back a bloody mess to the boat. Oh, had a little bump. They're very good at doing this little swipe just at the blade and stopping. So my brothers, which are older than me, and I'm half a century old, to this day in northern Wisconsin will wear their tennis shoes when swimming in the lake because they are terrified of muskies. Because our father really played that angle up. They were like the shark of the North Woods. Okay. Here we go. They seem to be more on the edges of the pads than in the pads. That first section where I came in, I really work the pads, and I get in there with my canoe and I go close to shore trying to see where they're holding up, and I did not move much in there. Yep. Here comes an eagle. Looks like an immature one, doesn't have the white head yet. So yeah, I think the bass are more on the edges of the weeds. This is pretty rare to have a big lake like this, just like glass. I love it. So this gives me an opportunity to go do that back corner. Looks like we have some other fishermen out here. I think they're on shore having a campfire. Boy, what a beautiful day they picked. back to back. Let's try and go for 3 in a row. Shoot. It would have been 3 in a row, but I failed. I'm whispering, because they're right there. Not the bottom lip again. Get out of there. Get out of there. Get out of there. Get out of there. Yeah. Oh, this spot is loaded with them. The other fishermen are watching. And they're going, how come we're not getting any? Why is that guy getting it? All of them. So I gotta be very quiet. This one measures in at, oh, about 17 inches. Took me down in the weeds. Open up, open up. Be gone. Shh, 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 gotta be quiet. Well, Mr. Sun is down and I gotta go across the lake, back up the creek, and put the canoe on the van, which is a good half hour, 45 minutes. So it's gonna get dark on me. It's hard to stop fishing. Well, thanks for coming along today. I don't know, I think I had some issues with my camera. All of a sudden I noticed I was down to 10% battery, which probably indicates I got a really long clip where I thought I turned it off and it didn't turn off. So I don't know what I captured, but thanks for joining me for whatever I am to put together in this video. Happy Wednesday, everyone.